Well, y'all, we're closer to the apocalypse than ever.
We're back, baby. Before we jump in, let's recap.
Recap of what happened last time.
About, what would you say, 19 months ago?
19 to 30 months ago.
We sat down to record a video. I found this bunker builder simulator game, and I said, wouldn't it be funny to see Ryan play it? Because I feel like out of all of us, he's most likely to be the person to think that he needs one and or that it would help.
We all need one, dude. The billionaires just started. Did you not hear this? There's like 15 huge billionaires that are all spending all their money. Mark Zuckerberg
bought Hawaii.
Sam Altman and Peter Thiel are taking over New Zealand for their fucking bunker.
Why are they picking islands, though?
There's something about New Zealand. No, there's something about New Zealand in terms of like, I think it's like when the Earth is just wrecked. When we finished it, New Zealand will be like sort of fine.
Well, if
there's something
about the polar shift, right? Like temperature will shift. What was the Day After Tomorrow? I saw that movie where they showed the graph and everything shifted down.
Yeah.
So like now the equator was like the bottom of South America or whatever. So that's where the most temperate places are. But I'm just wondering, Mark Zuckerberg's buying all this land in Hawaii. Hawaii's gonna be completely submerged if the sea levels rise, and there's no access to fresh water other than through precipitation.
He's underground, James. He doesn't need the outside upside.
You still need the basic building blocks.
You just need a little pipe that goes up to outside of the water.
What if somebody like puts a rock in the pipe and then you all suffocate and die?
Multiple pipes.
Okay,
wait, 3 or 4 rocks.
I found some more rocks.
Unless he knows something about desalination that we don't.
Desalination?
But it's gonna keep raining down there, don't you think?
You don't know what do you know what desalination is?
That's crazy, yeah.
You want to survive the apocalypse,
As an
don't you?
extreme paranoid.
Well, what is desalination? And then
that's where you can take salt water and then you put it through a process of desalination so it can be actually consumed.
It's like what Kevin Costner does to his piss at the beginning of Waterworld.
And what Kevin Costner owns a business that does. Kevin Costner actually
he started that?
He I don't know if it's the Exxon Valdez or whatever, but one of those oil spills, Kevin Costner has a company that separates water from other substances, and he made a ton of money and also saved our environment because he used one of his machines.
See?
Real life mariner.
Preppers sometimes save the world, y'all.
He's not a prepper, he's an entrepreneur, I think is what he is. So, but anyway, all right, back to it. We sat down to play this game, and we got immediately sidetracked because I started asking you about your thoughts on prepping.
Well, I wouldn't call it sidetracked. I mean, we're having a productive conversation that I thought was illuminating to the audience.
Yeah, but we never even, the problem is we never even played the game.
That is true. That was probably the one downfall of that recording. We did not actually play the game.
It was illuminating to the audience about your inner psyche, not about any kind of real world situation.
I was giving them educational content to go out and survive and help their family survive this fucking apocalypse. We did a lot of good and charitable actions on that recording.
Do you still feel similar? Because I think we
I
can
feel
all
even more similar.
So, hold on.
I'm more
we can all agree.
Scared than I am today.
We should play the game.
We can all agree that the world is not in a good way.
The world is fucked.
Okay, I will say, we might be fucked.
Yes.
We might, the three of us might not be.
It's
but
not if, it's
for
when.
Sure, we're like only a few generations, if not less than a few generations
We're the
away
last.
From it being a completely new landscape out there.
Michael Mann is going to make a movie called The Last of the Humanicans, and it's going to star us.
Oh, really?
You think so?
Yes.
Call us up, Mike.
He's going to go, the reason the world is the way it is because you were driving your Ferraris everywhere.
Y Lamborghangos.
but Monsieur Lago. But I think what threw us was that you were so adamant that the fall of things was not necessarily going to be climate change, it was going to be drones.
I still believe that.
Attack drones.
Yeah, well, the climate change thing is just another problem we have. And that one's slowly creeping in. It's like gonna, it's already here basically. It's coming quick, but basically it's like, before we know it, we're gonna be more and more underwater. But this thing is gonna happen in a fucking flash. You're gonna have a normal day, you're gonna be hanging out,
I'm at the park.
You're at the park,
kids are playing.
I'm watching them through a chain link fence. Is that me? Is that me in a weird milkmaid dress? What am I doing?
Yeah, everyone gets like the weird alerts on their phones. Wait, what the hell's happening? Oh, we're getting an emergency. There's an Amber Alert or something. Oh no, there's an AI drone attack. Everything is about to explode. All your phones are exploding in your head. bleeding from your eyes. Your kids are incinerated.
That tiny cardboard bus tumbles. All the buildings get wiped away, and then into skeleton.
It's over, dude.
Because of the drones.
Because of supercharged AI intelligence. That we have no idea what they're gonna.
Are they doing it to protect us? Because as you know, in my favorite film, AI. Oh wait, no. What is it called? iRobot. My favorite film, which I forgot the name of, iRobot. The robots imprison the human beings, but it's because they're trying to protect them.
Well, right. The god from hell that we're going to unleash, okay, in these computers, at first it's going to be like a baby 1 second, and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, daddy, I want to protect you. And then by evening, it will be the most powerful elder god of all time and go, wait a minute, what are we doing? What am I doing here? Fuck all these people, you know? And
you're thinking of it's an I have no mouth, but I must scream scenario.
There's only gonna
Are
be
you familiar?
There's only gonna be 5 of us left.
Yeah.
One is gonna be, there's gonna be like a really horny woman.
Yep.
There's gonna be an ape man.
The ape man. I want
ape man.
No,
the whole thing
man.
is ape man. All he does is like, the machine took him apart, put him back together as an ape, and all he wants to do is like jerk off. and the other woman's so horny that they bang each other.
Wait, I'm the ape man.
Nah, you're not ape man.
I'm on ape man.
I think you're like the scientist or something.
Yeah, it's a classic short story. They have an AI, it goes rogue, eventually just becomes God, essentially, and has 5 people living underground in Earth. He's killed everyone else but these 5. And he's just torturing them. And one of them is an ape man who's really horny.
You want me to spoil the ending of the short story for you? Basically, they like try and escape. One by one are killed off until there's like the woman and the man left, the 2 most normal people, and then the man does a distraction so that way the woman can die or run off.
No. So they're all there. They're all still there. But they realize like that if they kill themselves or they kill each other, he can't like revive them.
Oh, right.
Because previously he would like kind of kill them and revive them.
He tortured them.
So they in like boom boom boom, they all like kill each other real fast.
Oh wow.
And then one guy
he doesn't do it fast.
He doesn't do it fast enough.
So Mexican standoff suicide situation.
The robot basically like turns him into like a jelly person.
A slug.
A jelly person to just keep him alive. So he has no mouth, but he wants to scream, and that's basically it.
Jesus.
That's what you're afraid of.
That is what I'm afraid of.
They made a video game about it.
I beat it recently.
Yeah. You beat the 1991 adaptation or whatever?
I did.
You know what I actually had the sad realization of driving here today?
You tell us that, and then we got to play the game.
Oh,
tell us the sad realization.
Okay, this is the last thing that I'm going to say before I click this.
Okay.
But the sad realization is that there's going to be a time, way after all the drones have killed everyone on humanity, everyone on the planet.
Turn me into an ape.
Turn you into an ape.
I'm also an ape.
And they're going. The drones are going to be the last filmmakers.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying that there's just going to be all these drones going around with heat vision cameras looking for humans, and there's going to be no one to film because they're all dead, and there's going to be no one to watch the footage, and it's just
your concern is there won't be any more movies?
That's their last joke on us, man. They're going to be the last one taking our jobs here at this company.
You think we're filmmakers?
Wait,
is that what you think we do here?
The new, very loosely.
Why would they take our jobs at Rooster Teeth? You think Rooster Teeth is?
I'm just saying on the planet, the job of the last people that will be filming anything on this planet.
Okay, so
are going to be drones with cameras going around looking for humans to kill, but no one's going to be around.
So the
Isn't
drones
that sad
are
and tragic in a Shakespearean way.
The drones are looking for someone to kill. And because they use cameras to do that, and we use cameras here to make videos,
we're the same.
And Rooster Teeth and Funhaus will still exist after this fall without any people. But then the drones will say, well, we have to put something there.
Yeah, it's the content
They need to
machine.
work there.
You gotta feed the content
So
machine.
our drones will now work there and take this specific
It's
channel.
getting worse.
That is pretty depressing,
That's scary,
right? And
yeah,
that
that's
is the
really
kind of
scary.
normal thought to have as you're coming into the office.
Especially when you think about the end of humanity. What's sad to you is that movies might not get made so much anymore.
Well, you're not going to be alive to see them anyway.
That's
right.
the other
Nor will
shit
anyone
part of this.
else.
That's the other problem with it. It's sad. It's tragic.
Do you want to see those movies?
Well,
the drone footage?
I mean, it wouldn't be my first genre of
drones hunting men.
But I would, it's just gonna be sad that no one's gonna be there to watch all that footage. I mean, I guess.
Oh wait, so you're sad that no one's gonna get to see the
That's
movies.
what I'm saying. It makes no sense.
there's
Maybe the drones all come around and then they well, let me project for you.
Yeah.
There's
What
many
I
levels
saw
of
today,
sadness
and
in
it's
it.
Ryan naked in the woods scrambling.
First, it's sad that everyone gets killed. That's sad and stuff. And then it's sad that we don't get to be filmmakers anymore. The drones take our jobs. And then it's sad that no one gets to watch the drone footage movies.
Yeah, it's only on streaming, not in theaters.
The drones should create other drones just to watch the drone footage. So it's like
voyeurs.
just audience drones.
Okay.
That's the whole job.
Weird. I don't know why they would. And the whole point of AI is that it's efficient, right? That's why it's going to wipe us out, because it's just less. It's more efficient to not have.
Yeah.
Well, someone should program them
species.
to have leisure time sometime too. Anyway, what are you gonna say? Dave?
So I also am concerned about whether or not these robots, and I just heard a news story on the way in about how the cost of labor for the automotive industry is soaring, so they're looking for even more ways to replace people with robots, which is funny because every time I picture someone building a car, I just that giant arm putting doors on.
Yeah.
But I was like, we got to put in time. We got to put in leisure time for these machines.
I agree.
Smoke breaks.
Because when if they do pop away, they ain't gonna be happy with us.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, we could have drones that can have drones.
That help for the drones.
You want a drone for the drone?
a drone that's like, oh, you know what? I'd like to have my own drone, and I have it. That just has fun.
Like a Sony Aibo dog for the. Is that what they're called? The robot.
What?
Remember the Sony robot dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it for Christmas. It'll be broken in like an hour.
So they get
you get one of
They
those.
get a toy for
They get a
the-
little
so they
Aibo.
can raise something.
Yeah.
Or we give it a real cat. And it's just you're just
Coco the
waiting
gorilla?
the whole time. You're waiting just
Or
to see.
it's like, since they're drones already and it wouldn't be that impressive to them, what if we give them like a flesh-covered drone, like it's a organic drone, since they are...
That's the whole point of the short story, is they're gonna toy with us as human beings. We're flipping it because we had a robot dog as a pet, so they would have a human dog
a skin drone.
as a pet. Right? Yeah, because we made a dog out of plastic and circuitry.
Okay.
So the drones would, in a lab, create bone and skin.
I see.
And then create man.
Okay, so
I
it's
think
like a
that's
Battlestar Galactica situation.
Never seen it.
There's just like bones that are spinning as propellers and stuff.
I watched one episode and they said frack instead of a curse word, and I said I cannot deal with this.
Hey, they had to get away with it on TV.
We need to play this
Okay,
game.
we're playing the game.
But hold on, real quick.
What? What do you want?
I just want to say, real quick, thank you to Funhaus Plus members and Rooster Teeth First members, because the only reason we're revisiting this game is because you guys hit it as a goal for one of our member drives, and so we said, yes, we will come back, and we will do what we meant to do the first time,
play the
and
game.
we will play the game. So we're actually gonna play, wait, it's Builder Sim, it's not,
Builder Sim-
Is it Bunker?
Bunker
And then
Builder.
up to Builder
Simulator Bunker.
Builder Simulator Bunker.
I do think
And
we
this
should
is
record
a-
one
is this-
to go in the beginning.
Is-
Just to slot into the.
You want to do it? And
Just in case, I feel like it makes more sense to say like, "Hey, thank you so much for your members. We are finally gonna play Bunker Simulator," and then we get into the whole thing.
all right, okay.
And is this an aerial image of a drone right here? This picture.
It could be.
It's like over.
It
top
could be
of
from the
drone.
top with the fan in the middle, so
Yeah,
you don't get your
sure.
hands caught on the blades. All right, let's do one real quick for the top of it. Hey everybody, welcome to Bunker Builder. Hey everybody, welcome to Builder Simulator Bunker. We are only doing this because of Funhaus Plus and Rooster Teeth First members who hit a certain goal in our last member drive that determined that we would revisit this game that we didn't even manage to play last time.
We didn't get to it. We
pretty
got too
good.
focused on Ryan.
We got so caught up talking about survivalism and all kinds of stuff like
we
that.
were educating the public on what they should do in this very soon-to-be apocalyptic scenario.
We're talking about shelter and stuff and like survival, but physically, how long
What?
do you think you'd last?
You mean just without an apocalyptic scenario?
No, in an apocalyptic scenario.
Yeah.
Physically. Like, do you feel like you're physically capable of surviving for a
I'm
while?
not, well, you mean if I'm fighting in hand-to-hand combat, the
Whatever
drones?
may
Even
be.
just
the dart
day-to-
drones?
Like,
I mean-
just like you have a jug of something
Yeah.
and you need to carry it for miles and miles.
This is what you got to think about. It's not like you're living your same life in a bunker. You are leaving to hunt every day. You have to collect water and carry it, but potentially like 20 miles, you know? We live in a desert.
Here's one thing you have to know about me, Patrick. I have a willpower that is unmatched in mankind. Okay,
It doesn't matter if your body fails.
You're talking to somebody who did a marathon with no training. 26.2 miles. It almost killed me.
Sure.
It was terrible. I'd never want to do it again, but I could do it.
How long did it take you?
I got it in under 4 hours. I got it in 3 hours, 59 minutes, and 12 seconds or something
really
like that.
good.
It was like, and it was all because I was just like, I shouldn't be doing this. I was like, I had no concept of how long 26 miles was, but I was just like, let's fucking do it. And that's how the rest of my life will be in the apocalypse.
I can for sure see a scenario where in the movie story of you surviving the apocalypse, spoiler for the story that I'm gonna write about writing the apocalypse. Something happens, shit goes down, you grab a bunch of stuff, you get out of the city, you're making your way down the path. Along the way, you meet a group. You get in with them, you fall in love with a woman, maybe you make sweet love to her or whatever. But then the place is attacked. You lose everything. She dies in the battle. You seek out revenge. You go and you find the person that did that to her. You kill her, you kill him because he's a bad guy. Maybe it's a woman. I don't know.
Could be. Doesn't matter.
But
they might be a couple.
Could be. Yeah, as an ex-boyfriend or something.
Yeah.
You go to their tribe. Vengeance, mud on your face, ready to get in there. You kill them and everything like that. When you're doing that, but you're also stabbed fatally in the midst of it, right? You stumble out, and then but you also in there found like something very important to like that can get society back on track. So in your final steps, you manage to get it somewhere, and then you leave it somewhere for someone to find.
You put yourself ass up and you put it in your you put it in your asshole, so the first person who finds you can pluck it out.
Yeah.
It's a USB drive or something.
You're starting, you think that's it, and just before you pass away, a military truck comes. They save you, they rescue you. Wow. You get it to them, you get it to the government, you save everything. You're standing on a stage in front of thousands and thousands of survivors.
Like Martin Luther King.
In the new Washington, D.C., in front of the new Capitol, and people are clapping for you, and then you're elected new president of society.
What?
And then everyone goes crazy, they're all cheering, fade to white. That was all a fantasy.
It's still my asshole.
You didn't even make it that far. This is about 2 or 3 minutes out of the city. As you were carrying a couple things, you collapsed from lack of stamina and died there on the ground. And this is all a dream in your head in the last 30 seconds of your life.
I was thinking, you kind of get your shit, you're panicking, you grab your go bag, right? You go outside, you lock the door, you're going to your car, boom, someone hits you in the back of the head with a bat.
Yeah, that's it.
And you're either dead or you wake up into a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. You're an ape man.
And that's where you spend the rest of your days.
I would never let my faculties down like
you
that
did,
in
though.
an apocalyptic scenario.
But you did.
I'm going to be up my back against the wall for the rest of my life going, all right.
It doesn't matter. They walked straight up to you. You saw everything. They swung and hit you in the head on the back.
Going, get back.
He's talking about how good he is at this. Let's real quick roll the clip of Ryan from a recent live stream where a video game almost made him. What did you say? You're like hyperventilating.
I was like about to pass out.
He was gonna pass out because in a video game he was going towards something and then a face moved into the pathway of his
It was a scary
field of view.
mannequin, Patrick. It wasn't just a face.
Elise and I also there non-reactive to the exact same story.
focused. I was locked in on that.
Okay. I also want you to consider weed no longer exists.
That will be a problem, and I might kill myself.
Oh,
okay.
Well, there you go.
Right.
Day one.
The machine won't
The
allow it.
sirens go off. You go to your closet, take the shoebox down, take out the gun.
He has you use the nitrogen bags, the goodbye bags or whatever. Do you have a goodbye bag on hand if you need it?
A goodbye bag?
Yeah, it's like a bag filled with. I'm not gonna say.
It's just a sign that says "erase my browser history."
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because that's what I'm concerned with.
Which, by the way, you're logged in on this computer over here.
You're logged in on a lot of computers around the office.
Speaking of when you brought up putting that thing in my asshole to alert the government.
And after you say this, then we gotta play the game.
Yeah. I swear to God, I'm gonna press the button. No matter what we start talking about, I'm pressing this play button.
Okay.
But I watched the most disturbing movie last night, and I regret it so much, and it made me more scared of the apocalypse. But it's called The Fabric of the Human Body. Have you heard of this?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh my God. Okay, so it's supposed to be this beautiful French art film that they filmed in hospitals. Okay, but they're just like sending cameras deep into people's bodies and stuff. Mm-hmm. And there's like this one, and it's so disturbing and disgusting, but there's this one time where literally they just take this giant metal rod and stick it into this dude's dick. Okay, so like you're just watching it. Okay, and you're just it's just jackhammering and stuff, and then they're also
still not seeing what
sounds like
and
a
blood
Friday
squirting
night.
out and stuff. I'm just like, dude,
Wait,
if the drones ever
Wait,
get
are they hurting? They're doing it to cause pain?
No, they're doing it to supposedly help this guy's penis. You know?
And they're doing this and blood squirting out?
It was like it literally was on machine gun mode. It was like a, and it was like going.
Is he awake?
No, he's under anesthesia.
Oh, okay.
It probably feels good.
probably
I
feels
imagine
great.
if you can get clogged, that you ever get your ears cleaned or whatever,
Dude.
you're like, oh my god, that feels real good.
You can hear from
Imagine if you got your dick unclogged.
Yeah.
This guy's dick had to have gotten unclogged as it was. I saw everything come out of it.
You didn't have to watch this. Right?
But I heard that it was awesome, and I was really high.
Okay, yeah, good.
But yeah, I'm just watching all these like nanobot cameras going in and out of all these orifices, and I'm like, what is that? What hole is that?
Yeah.
And then I'm just like,
What hole
dude,
is that?
when the fucking nanobots can do this shit, I mean, we're toast. We have no defense mechanism between a nanobot going up your asshole and then just
We do
attacking the central nervous
electromagnets,
system
right?
and then going up your dick. And if they get control of the jackhammer dick situation, we are fucking toast.
EMPs.
Can I
is
just,
the, right? is
you
the-
know what? You can also, I mean, sharp things do basically what you're describing as well. Blades,
Yeah.
they separate cells.
What does that? So what does that mean?
There's
I'm
no
just
robot
saying,
involved.
it's no robot involved.
A
We have
knife.
tons of stuff that can easily go into our bodies and just rip it apart.
Right, but
We've
you would-
invented
you
it
would-
as human beings, no
you would
robots.
supposedly see somebody coming at you with a knife. This is going to be just some nanobot that goes up your asshole when you're asleep. And they're self-replicating asshole nanobots.
If the robots are attacking with like nukes and missiles, you're not gonna
Yeah.
see it anyway.
A
What are you
concussion
talking about?
blast. Have you see
Yeah.
the repercussions of a concussion blast? The thing that you see movies where like, oh, an explosion goes off, and they're like diving away, or they're singed or something like that. That's not the concern. If something pushes air hard enough at your body, it just turns everything inside you to jelly. You're lying there,
Yeah.
you look perfectly normal. They're like, oh, there's Ryan. He must be taking a nap. Your
Insides,
insides,
slop.
it's complete
It's
slop.
slop. If they cut you open, it would all spill out of goo, and the hogs would come from miles to eat you up.
I am not disagreeing that that's going to happen too. In addition, but they're going to have a million lines of offense here. They're going to be like, all right, we got our goo shatter. What did you call it?
yeah.
A concussion
A
blast.
concussion blast.
It's not. I didn't call it anything. It's just what it is. When
A
air is
concussion-
pushed at you.
They're gonna have
fast.
their concussion blast drones. They're gonna have their dart drones I talked about. They're gonna have their asshole drones that go up and cut up open your insides. You know, we're just so fucked on so many levels. They're gonna have their fucking jackhammer dick drones and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna hook us up to that shit.
I say be nice to whatever AI apps, Siri or whatever it is.
Doesn't matter.
Be nice to it, and then just pray that you get turned into the ape man. When
Please.
it comes time,
Oh.
you want to be the ape man.
It doesn't matter
That
how
is the
nice
move.
you specifically are to these AI apps. They're going to punish you for all of the sins of humanity. Okay.
I don't know. There's a lot of recordings gonna be saying please and thank you.
Yep.
They will have on servers hidden away, and they'll go, oh, okay.
They scan all of the media view online and go, how many times did he say please and thank you?
Yeah.
Ryan, by positioning yourself and saying all this stuff about how you're gonna be on the other side, you're gonna survive, you've just given them all the information they need to say, obviously, this is a guy to target and take out
He's a
first
threat.
round.
He's a threat.
Because everything you've
as
described,
opposed
also, they clearly can do whatever the hell they
Yeah.
want. Your only hope, you personally, your only hope is that they don't know who you are. And now we have like at
this
least
is a
two
recording.
records.
It's a
of
recording.
You talking about exactly what
You're
gonna
on
do.
to
Well,
them.
look, clearly
We're
I'm
volunteering as
playing
ape
40
men.
Yeah,
chess.
we both are. We're literally fighting over the role of who gets to be their subservient ape. And you're up here saying, "I'm not going
Here's
down
how
to
I'll
that
defeat
fight.
them.
I'm not
I got him." And we're out here. Please make me an ape. Please make me an ape.
I will survive.
Isn't it an aspect
You
of
won't.
it that in this story they made his dick so large
Really
that it's
big. Yes.
grotesque?
It's grotesque and uncomfortable.
It's perfect.
That's in.
That's the dream.
This story's like 5 pages long too. It's not a long story, but there was room to describe the ape man's disgusting giant.
That was like
penis.
the thing. It's like the computer did it as a joke. They gave him a huge dick.
And you're not gonna get any of that.
You're not gonna get any
Computers
of that.
making you smooth down there.
What?
Totally smooth. You have nothing left.
Are they gonna cut it off?
Yeah,
They don't have
Ken
to.
doll you.
They don't have to. They just smooth it out.
They smooth it out
They just
using that
compress it down.
first thing they do is they gotta unclog it. So they're
And
gonna.
it's the
Y'all
apocalypse,
have
so
to
no
apologize.
anesthesia.
You must watch The Fabric of the Human Body.
It's not a
I don't
glowing
think
review,
so.
though.
It's NC-17. and do it on drugs.
That
if you can.
and
I don't think I'm gonna do any of that.
yeah, I'm probably not gonna
And I
probably
wanted
not
to
gonna do
puke.
that.
I left at some point. I was like, I gotta get out of
This is
here.
in a theater.
No, it was, but I was with someone watching it, and they were like, they refused to turn it off.
I like the idea of you not being able to stop your own TV.
Someone had a gun to the back of your head.
And I was just like, in the other
Watch
room
the
going-
dick cleaning.
I'm like, what's happening now? They're like, more blood's coming out of the weird holes in it.
Okay, well we need to play this bunker.
Okay, I'm
builder.
pressing play.
All right,
Here we go.
go ahead and hit play.
Anything else you want to say before I press play?
No, we're going.
Okay,
Here we
are.
go.
Oh, wow, we're in. Okay.
It's actually loading a
This is
bunker,
a lot like mine that I will make.
and that's about all the time we have.
Yeah, we gotta get to
unfortunately,
the
Ryan.
stream.
Well,
We'll
that
get
does
it
look
next
really-
time.
that does look
Thank
really
you to our
fun.
Funhaus Plus members who made
like
this
it.
video possible.
Yep.
That looks fun.
We will see you next time,
Yep.
and watch out for dick drones.
Watch the fabric of the human body, and
Not
then
endorsing
you
that.
will be
No.
on my level, baby.
No.
Okay,
You
you'll
don't
be
want
just
to.
as freaked out as me. These fuckers are over here going to be ape men and have fun being your ape men. I'm
Dragging
gonna
our
be-
huge
I'm gonna be-
members
I'm
around.
gonna be aging like a nice, normal human being. 100 years old plus.
It's not normal. Brian is a 100-year-old man on a table.
Let me die! Kill me!
Well, you and I are in the woods.
Yeah, just dragging.
All right, get out of here, you ape men.